Welcome to Stoic Golden Tribe, where men come to grow wiser, stronger, and more emotionally grounded. If you're new here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another man who values wisdom and growth. Because here, we don't just talk about life, we master it. Today, we're diving into a truth that every man must understand. Many women say they want something serious, but words are cheap. Actions, consistent, intentional actions, are what separate a woman who's ready for love from one who's just playing with emotions. In a world filled with confusion, modern dating games, and emotional manipulation, it's easy for a man to lose his direction. But the wise man doesn't chase love, he observes it. He reads the signs, measures consistency, and lets a woman's behavior reveal her true intentions. There are 12 things a woman will always do when she truly wants a serious relationship. You don't have to overthink or second guess. Her actions will tell the whole story. So stay focused, brother. Watch this video till the end, because these 12 truths will protect your peace, sharpen your understanding, and show you exactly when a woman is worth your time and heart. Chapter 1. She communicates with purpose, not games. A woman who truly wants a serious relationship understands that words are powerful. She doesn't use them carelessly or to manipulate emotions. She uses them to build something solid. You'll notice her tone, her timing, and even her silence. They all carry intention. When she speaks, she doesn't play guessing games or hide behind vague statements like, "I don't know what I want." Number. She knows what she's seeking, and she's not afraid to express it. Her communication feels grounded. It doesn't come from insecurity or the need to prove anything. It comes from clarity and emotional maturity. This woman values your peace. She doesn't disappear for attention or reappear when it benefits her. She's present because she respects your time. She asks questions that matter. Not just, "What are you doing?" but "How are you really feeling?" That's how you know her interest goes beyond surface-level attraction. When she wants something real, she doesn't weaponize silence or sarcasm. She doesn't punish you for being vulnerable. She makes it safe for you to open up. She listens with her heart, not just her ears. That's a woman who's not just dating for fun. She's investing in understanding. In contrast, a woman who's only playing games thrives on confusion. She keeps you guessing because it gives her a sense of control. She wants your attention, not your growth. But the serious woman, the one who's truly ready, doesn't need to control you. She wants to connect with you. And here's the Stoic truth, brother. Communication reveals alignment. You can't build a strong relationship with someone who's addicted to emotional chaos. If her words bring you peace, that's a sign she's mature. If her communication brings confusion, that's a sign she's not ready. No matter what she says she wants, when a woman is serious, she will not make you chase clarity. She gives it freely because she's confident in what she's offering. Her consistency speaks louder than her promises. Her words match her actions. And that alignment is what separates a woman who's ready for love from one who's only ready for attention. So if she communicates with purpose, honesty, and warmth, don't take it for granted. That's not common anymore. It's a reflection of depth, of self-respect, and of a woman who's already done her inner work. That's the first thing she'll do when she truly wants something serious. She'll communicate with intention, not confusion. Drop a comment below if you've ever experienced the peace that comes from a woman who speaks with truth instead of games. Chapter 2. She invests effort, not excuses. When a woman truly wants a serious relationship, you won't have to wonder where you stand. Her actions will speak louder than any words she could ever say. Because when something matters to her, she shows up, fully, consistently, and without hesitation. A woman who's serious about love doesn't treat it like a game or an option. She treats it like a responsibility, not a burden, but a choice she's willing to nurture, protect, and grow. You'll see it in the way she communicates, in how she listens, and in how she supports your vision. She wants to be part of your world, not just when it's fun or convenient, but even in moments of silence, struggle, and sacrifice. That's the mark of genuine intention. Steady presence. She doesn't make excuses like, "I've just been busy," every time she disappears. She values your time and she respects your effort by giving hers in return. She doesn't just take, she contributes. She doesn't just show interest, she invests. And that investment shows in small, often quiet ways, remembering your goals, checking in on your progress, encouraging you when your energy drops, standing by you when things don't go as planned. You won't have to chase reassurance from her because her consistency becomes the reassurance. Understand this, brother. A woman who's not ready will always find a reason to delay distance or deflect. But a woman who's serious finds reasons to build. She doesn't say someday, she says, "Let's make it happen." That's how you know she's emotionally mature. She's ready to put in the work. Many men today confuse attention for effort. A woman might like your photos, call you baby, or say she misses you. But if her actions don't align, that's not love, that's entertainment. A woman's effort is the truest language of her heart. It's her way of saying, "I choose you, not just today, but continuously." And effort doesn't mean perfection, it means participation. She doesn't vanish when things get hard. She doesn't use distance as a punishment. Instead, she leans in, she communicates, she tries to understand rather than to escape. That's emotional strength, the kind of strength you can build a future with. A woman who's serious doesn't compete for attention. She creates peace. She doesn't demand all of your time. She adds value to the time you share. She doesn't make you question your worth. She reminds you of it. And most importantly, she doesn't wait for love to stay alive. She feeds it through effort, empathy, and consistency. So pay attention to her energy. Is she investing time? Is she present even when it's not convenient? Does she keep her word? If yes, that's not luck, that's alignment. Because when a woman's intentions are pure, her actions will always reflect it. That's the second thing she'll always do when she truly wants a serious relationship. She'll invest effort, not excuses. And once you meet a woman who gives effort freely, never treat it lightly. Her consistency is sacred. It's her proof of love, her badge of loyalty, and her silent vow that she's here for something real. Drop a comment below if you believe that love without effort is just a performance, not a partnership. Chapter 3. She brings peace, not chaos. One of the clearest signs that a woman truly wants a serious relationship is the kind of energy she brings into your life. Peace, not confusion, clarity, not drama. You can feel it in her presence. Her voice doesn't stir anxiety, it calms it. Her energy doesn't drain you, it strengthens you. Because a woman who's serious about love doesn't come to test your patience, she comes to build your peace. See, brother, peace is not just the absence of argument, it's the presence of emotional safety. When you can be yourself around her without fear of judgment, when you can speak your truth without walking on eggshells, that's peace. And a woman who truly wants a future with you will protect that peace like it's sacred. She knows that chaos destroys love. She's lived through confusion, heartbreak, and disappointment, and she's learned from them. So when she finally meets a man she respects, she's not here to repeat old patterns. She's here to build something real. You'll notice she doesn't overreact to small things. She doesn't start unnecessary fights to test your loyalty. She doesn't use emotional highs and lows to keep your attention. She's not addicted to drama because she's healed from the chaos of her past. This is what many men overlook. Peace is the most beautiful form of effort a woman can give. It's her way of saying, "I respect your mind, your time, and your emotional balance." A woman who's serious about you doesn't compete with your peace. She becomes part of it. Now, this doesn't mean she'll never disagree with you. A peaceful woman still has fire, but her fire is controlled. She expresses her frustration with maturity, not manipulation. She can be strong without being destructive, assertive without being disrespectful. That's emotional intelligence, and it's rare. A chaotic woman, on the other hand, thrives on emotional instability. She finds excitement in arguments, validation in control, and attention in conflict. But a woman who's ready for something real has grown beyond that stage. She values stability more than stimulation. And when she loves you, her goal is not to win an argument, it's to protect the relationship. A serious woman brings peace in how she speaks to you, how she listens, and how she responds when things don't go her way. She's not perfect, no one is, but she's intentional. She knows how to calm storms, not create them. Her maturity shows in the way she chooses peace, even when she could choose pride. Understand this truth. A man's life is already filled with battles. Work, pressure, responsibility, the constant demand to stay strong. The woman who truly loves him doesn't add to his wars. She becomes his calm after the battle. That's the kind of woman who deserves your energy. When she's serious about you, her peace will become your home. Her presence won't bring confusion, jealousy, or emotional exhaustion. It'll bring rest, the kind that makes you want to stay, to grow, to build. And that's the third thing a woman will always do if she truly wants a serious relationship. She will bring peace, not chaos. Her peace is her proof. Her calm is her love language. And when you meet her, you won't have to question it. You'll feel it. Drop a comment below if you've ever met a woman whose presence felt like peace instead of pressure. Chapter 4. She aligns her life with yours. When a woman truly wants a serious relationship, she doesn't just talk about being with you. She acts like she's building a life beside you. Her decisions, her priorities, her habits, they start to align naturally with the path you're walking. Not because she's trying to impress you, but because she's invested in you. A woman who's serious doesn't keep her life separate from the connection she's nurturing. She wants you to see her world, and she wants to be part of yours. She's not afraid to include you in her plans, introduce you to the people she values, or speak about the future in ways that include we instead of I. This doesn't mean she loses herself. No. A strong woman still keeps her identity, her goals, her passion, but she learns how to balance them with yours. She's not looking to compete with your purpose. She wants to complement it. And that balance is what transforms relationships into partnerships. When she's serious, she'll start aligning her time, energy, and choices with yours. You'll see it in small details. How she considers your schedule before making plans, how she asks about your goals, how she listens when you speak about your future. That's not coincidence, that's intentional connection. She wants to understand where you're going so she can walk beside you, not behind you or ahead of you. She respects your mission, and instead of distracting you from it, she helps you stay focused. That's what separates a mature woman from one who's just passing time. She aligns with your vision because she sees value in the man you're becoming. A woman who's not serious will avoid structure. She'll love the idea of you, but not the reality of commitment. She'll enjoy your company, but resist accountability. But a woman who's truly ready will make her lifestyle reflect her intentions. She'll stop entertaining distractions, distance herself from situations that disrespect your relationship, and make space for the bond you're building. That's emotional discipline, and discipline is love in its most mature form. Understand this, brother. A woman's alignment reveals her loyalty. Anyone can say, "I love you," but not everyone can adjust their life to honor that love. The woman who's ready will adapt, not because she's forced to, but because she wants to. She'll choose harmony over ego, balance over control, and unity over independence. And that's rare. In today's world, most people want freedom without responsibility, love without patience, commitment without sacrifice. But a woman who truly wants something real understands that relationships require alignment, not perfection, but partnership. When she's serious, she won't pull you away from your path, she'll walk beside you with grace. When you're tired, she'll remind you of your purpose. When you succeed, she'll celebrate you without jealousy. When you fail, she won't judge you. She'll help you rise again. This kind of woman doesn't compete with your peace or your progress. She becomes part of it. And when you look at her, you'll realize she's not here to consume your energy. She's here to co-create with you. She doesn't just talk about love. She builds it through action, loyalty, and alignment. She matches her words with effort and her feelings with discipline. That's what makes her different. And as you grow together, you'll notice something profound. Her life slowly starts reflecting yours in rhythm, not in imitation, but in harmony. Her goals begin to complement yours. Her energy balances yours. Her dreams no longer feel distant from your own. They start to intertwine. That's when you'll know this is no longer just chemistry, it's connection, it's partnership, it's legacy. Because love isn't proven by how passionately someone starts. It's proven by how consistently they align. And that's the fourth thing a woman will always do when she truly wants a serious relationship. She'll align her life with yours. She'll make your peace her priority. She'll make your growth her joy. She'll make your presence her home. That's not weakness, that's loyalty in its highest form. So brother, pay attention if she's aligning her choices with your purpose, respecting your path and building alongside you, and cherish her. That kind of woman doesn't come often, and when she does, she's not just a partner, she's a blessing. Drop a comment below if you've ever met someone whose presence aligned perfectly with your path and your peace. Brother, let's speak truth. In a world full of distractions, false signals, and shallow intentions, a woman's seriousness isn't shown in what she says. It's revealed in what she does. When she truly wants something real, she'll show up differently. Her energy will be focused, not scattered. Her words will be measured, not manipulative. Her love will be intentional, not impulsive. You won't have to beg for her attention because she'll give it freely. You won't have to guess her feelings because her consistency will make them clear. She'll make effort her language and loyalty her gift. But understand this, not every woman is meant to stay, and not every connection deserves your energy. That's why a wise man learns to observe, not chase, to listen, not assume, to discern, not fall blindly. Because when a woman truly wants a serious relationship, she won't confuse you. She won't disappear when things get hard. She won't make you question your worth or your place in her life. She'll bring clarity, she'll bring peace, and she'll bring alignment. The woman who's serious about you will do 12 things. She'll communicate with honesty, respect your boundaries, bring peace instead of chaos, align her life with yours, protect your name when you're not around, support your growth, and match your effort without being told. These actions aren't random. They are proof of maturity. Because maturity in love means choosing responsibility over emotion, consistency over chemistry, and discipline over desire. And this is where most men make mistakes. They get lost in her beauty, but ignore her behavior. They fall for her words, but overlook her actions. But the Stoic man sees beyond the surface. He looks for effort, not excitement. He values loyalty more than lust. He seeks partnership, not performance. The truth is, every man deserves peace, but not every woman is ready to give it. So when you meet one who does, protect her, honor her, lead her with strength and love. Because strong women are not found, they are recognized. And when you see one who's ready to build, don't play with her time. Don't bring confusion into the life of a woman who's bringing clarity into yours. Be her stability as she is your calm. Be her protection as she is your peace. That's what it means to be a man in this generation. Not to control, but to lead with wisdom. Not to dominate, but to build with direction. Not to chase every spark, but to choose the flame that lasts. When you both walk in purpose, your relationship becomes more than love. It becomes legacy, a bond built on trust, discipline, and shared vision. That's the kind of relationship that doesn't fade when feelings change. It grows stronger because it's rooted in values. So brother, as you rise, stay watchful. Pay attention to her consistency, her peace, her alignment, because the right woman won't compete with your purpose. She'll complete your peace. And when you find her, you'll know. It won't be chaotic. It won't be confusing. It'll be calm, powerful, and pure. And you'll realize this is what real connection feels like. Not loud, but steady. Not temporary, but timeless. Not perfect, but purposeful. A woman who truly wants a serious relationship doesn't change overnight. She grows into it. Her love matures, her patience strengthens, and her actions remain consistent. And when you both choose each other every day through peace and pressure, that's no longer just love. That's devotion. So remember this, brother. Don't fall for potential. Respect patterns. Don't chase beauty. Seek alignment. Don't settle for attention. Wait for peace. Because when a woman truly wants something real, she'll make it known, not through words, but through her way of living. And that's when you'll know she's not here to play a role. She's here to build a future. This is Stoic Golden Tribe. If this message spoke to your soul, like, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe of strong men who choose wisdom over weakness, peace over pride, and purpose over pleasure. Your journey to becoming the strongest version of yourself starts here with understanding, discipline, and truth. Drop your thoughts in the comments, brothers. Have you ever met a woman whose actions spoke louder than her words? Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, and stay stoic.